What's up, Road?
I seem to have forgotten how to walk. It's the one thing I forgot to write down is how to walk in this.
Click and drag, WASD, or you can do the
I
control.
thought I just tried
click,
that. I don't know
spacebar.
why it didn't work.
I moved you.
Oh yeah, I forgot the spacebar. Thank you for reminding me.
Alright. Welcome to the capital of Vluumont. This large city shows off the riches of Vluumont when it was the height of navy and trading might in this world. Buildings adorned with gold and adamantium are all around you. The city is largely a manufacturing-based market, so the largest and finest forges in the world are found here. Not coincidentally, dwarves are the largest population to be found in this city. The streets are bustling as people are preparing for a festival. A time of celebration, as tomorrow, the Princess Loranda is celebrating her 25th birthday and is becoming an adult, dwarven woman. Streamers are hanging all over, and the smell of sweets and meats can be smelled heavily in the air. The city is abuzz with people cheering and laughing. Among this joyful crowd, we find a small group of adventurers who have come together amongst the chaos and bustle, drawn together by a strange line of fate in order to find good deeds, wealth, fame, and whatever else might attract such diverse people. So, as you load in and we find yourselves here on the city streets, I'd like us to go through and give a quick introduction, so we'll go down in order. Cordelia, can you please introduce your character?
Can I not be first?
Sure. Diddy, would you mind introducing your character?
I'm holding my action.
I am RageFang. I am Kobold Barbarian. My entire clan was wiped out by a dragon, and now I seek revenge. I am, well, very angry, most of the time, and I wield my trusty great axe and my meteor hammer against my foes. And sometimes breathe ice.
Very cool. Rodin, would you like to introduce your character?
I am Ralamir Mimnur. I am a wizard. Specifically, I like to use conjuration spells. And for the most part, the reason I have came along and started to learn the ways of magic was because I was inspired by seeing so many magicians and other magical performances, and wondered what else magic could be used for in everyday life. That's the gist of it.
Wholesome.
I am Rucktuck. I've got psychic abilities, I'm a Tengu, and I'm going around trying to find out more about how to use my psychic abilities and see if I could find other people who have psychic abilities.
Okay, back to Cordelia.
Okay, is everyone else's map just pitch black? Is that just me?
If you scroll and move a bit to the side of the map, you should go to where the actual map stuff is.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
There you go. That should
I
over.
see, okay. Thank you. My character, his name is William H. Bean. Billy Bean. And he is a cowboy alchemist. And he just wants to be like, he wants there to be like wanted posters of him everywhere. He wants to be the most infamous gunslinger in all of the land. But even though he doesn't use guns, and he's a little bit of a shady character, so he'll do what it takes to get stuff done. Yep.
Which is great in this dwarven land that is very lawful. You're not from around here, are you, Billy? So, We join them, now wandering into the center part of town, where everyone seems to be in a rush for their own preparations, whether for the streets or their own home. The Silver Goose Tavern is a common place for adventurers to frequent after a long road, though it is quite packed today. There they might be able to find people to talk to or a good meal after the long road here. And yet, as you come through, not everyone appears happy. As you walk by, a young kobold woman is being shoved out of the building called the Golden Paragon. She's wearing a simple sundress and not so gently pushed out towards the fountain before the man huffs and goes back in. She is left there in the street and quickly could be lost to the crowd. What do you want to do?
Seeing a fellow kobold, I would like to try and rush over to see if she's okay.
All right. Let's see real quick if she landed on her feet or.
Wait,
Nope, she landed on her face.
This lady?
Oh no.
See, the game should
Yeah.
be on pause. You are free.
I'm
move about.
rush
if you
on
like.
over. Rush on over, help her up if I can.
She's already like halfway up using her staff, but she'll gladly reach out.
I would like to follow.
What? Oh, thank you.
Are you okay?
Oh, trust me, it's not the first time that's happened.
Who did it? I will smash them.
I appreciate your gusto, but I don't think that will be necessary. Me and Anderson have had many talks before. This is a little game we play.
Game?
Oh yes. I am a member of the Platinum Quill. I'm a reporter. I seek the truth. He's a member of a mercenary band who tries to keep his people, shall we say, out of trouble, while I'm hunting for the truth. So
Billy, like, literally doesn't care. He's, like, chewing straw in the corner, and then he hears the word platinum, and he's like, what? Because it's money. He's like, what? And then he'll come over here and do it.
I mean, he doesn't think I can handle it on my own. He thinks I'm alone, but I'm not. I mean, if you wish to speak to him, go right ahead. Maybe you'll have better luck.
Rudeness.
Wait, what? She got thrown out of what kind of building? A tavern?
No, this building right here. It is labeled as, there is a sign over the door called the Golden Paragon. If you can't see it, if you scroll down to the little banner-looking thing and click on toggle notes display, you should be able to see what the buildings are named. I put notes on the map for what they're called.
Where's the banner?
On the left side. I don't know, because I have all the DM ones.
I clicked the banner thing and all the doors went away.
Oh yeah, that's
They
good.
do, that's interesting.
Yeah, you can't
Wait, I
click
don't
doors
see a
unless you're
banner.
on the select button.
I clicked the banner and nothing happened.
Yeah, I think the notes are set to DM only or something.
That might be.
So I can't see them.
I did not. Oh yeah, all players, none. Okay, yep. There you go. Now you should be able to observe them.
Yes, not the little book.
Yep. There you go. Now.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, now you can see what the 3 main buildings in this area are called.
I
There are
still
little
can't
notes in
see.
front of them.
Click the little book.
Oh, okay, now I do.
Yeah, you can find them in the notes too. It just won't tell you which building is which unless they appear on the map. I mean, if you wish to go speak to him, go ahead. I have my own means of finding out. He won't keep
What?
the truth hidden from me.
What truth do you search for?
Oh, there have been some strange noises going on the last couple of nights that I hear people talking about. I know he knows more. He sent people out to investigate, and they won't talk to me.
Where are these noises coming from?
They've been all around the city, mostly on the outskirts. The main one I heard was from a Shoot, I didn't make those. Those windows are still doors. Sorry, thought I fixed all those. Is I heard from one farming family that hasn't been heard from in a while. People are
Would
starting to
there
worry
be,
about them.
Well, what kind of noise are they? Are they animal noises? What...
Loud crashing noises is mostly what's been reported, like something very large striking wood, stone, a multitude of things.
Like William at a bar.
Yes, could be considered that.
Billy says, would there be a reward for finding out the source of these noises?
It would get the word out to the people. The people would be protected. They would know what is going on and is being kept from them. I'm sorry. You see, she has no weapons on her. Literally just a staff. She's wearing a simple sundress. She's got a quill and some paper in her belt. I wouldn't be able to offer much in the world of coin, but I'm sure you could find someone here who might. You seem like the type that might want to talk to the Paragon here.
Maybe we will.
That is what you're after. And if you do wish to speak to them, I have ways of eavesdropping on them. And you literally see this guard who is standing here in front of this door that you're talking about just roll his eyes. Like, this is... He's heard this kind of thing so many times.
Oh, we're having this entire discussion, like, right in front of the guard.
You haven't moved, so yeah. like he knows. It's clear. She has been here many times.
So, it sounds like there's not enough money in it to make it worth my while, so I'm just like, looking for us here, fellas. Go.
Well, the Paragon may offer
I
money.
start heading towards the bar. Is it the bar? The Silver Goose.
Yeah, Silver Goose is the bar.
Perhaps the Paragon will offer you money, William.
They do hire mercenaries.
This all sounds very interesting.
They are a guild of sorts.
Finds noise, gets paid.
Alright, I'll stick around then.
Very well. I wish you...
What is your name?
They call me Teal.
Do you need escorting anywhere, Miss Teal?
Oh no. If you're going to go get them talking, I'm going to go listen.
Okay. I am RageFang.
Pleasure to meet you, RageFang.
Yes.
And she'll offer a claw to shake.
Shake the claw.
Okay. And she starts walking this way.
Well,
I mean, there are people, milling about this whole time. There's performers on the corner. You can hear sounds of music.
Mostly just want to hear this barbarian do some diplomacy.
That will not end well.
Seems like he's doing all right at it so far.
Yeah.
So do you guys wait long enough?
Follow her?
Should
Or is
we
she just out of here, or are we supposed to follow?
He's gonna eavesdrop.
I think
Not too loud. There's a guard right in front of us.
I think she's going round the back to eavesdrop. We should maybe go inside the front.
As you say that, you see her look around and quickly dart into the alleyway.
How come there's 3 doors?
Yeah, the middle
one.
one's...
windows, I think.
Yeah. For some reason, I thought I fixed all of the...
Oh, those are windows. Okay.
So you can actually see inside.
I'm probably too short to see inside.
I'll walk up to one of the windows and look inside.
I'm 5'11", I can see.
Yeah.
3'5".
This is the map that broke on me, so this is one of the things that I did not fully fix.
Should we go inside? I guess. Sure, I will.
I'm waiting to see what other people.
Can I reach the door handle?
Yes, you can.
Okay, then I'll reach. I'll open the door and I will walk inside the building.
Because do remember, yep, the door is open. The guard gives you a slight look as you walk by, but he does not stop you.
I just glare at him and will growl.
He kind of
I
knows.
also give the guard a dirty look, and I also walk in, and I don't hold the door for anyone.
So yeah, inside you see what is a fairly simple affair. There is the man that you saw who pushed the little girl out, who pushed Teal out. You see a man sitting at what is more or less a desk, and some commoner guy in peasant's clothing that seems to be sitting here kind of waiting.
Go in through the window.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna look in the window and just listen.
Okay.
Sure, I'll do that to the other window.
Okay.
Guess
You
that's
said
the...
this place is pretty like simple. Like I'm looking around if there's anything valuable in here.
Well, I mean, as I say, simple. I mean, it is, an adventurers guild in the capital of Vluumont, in Vluusa. There is, there would definitely be some, pictures on the wall that have, very nice metallic frames. You could probably
Are
find.
there any like ornate candlesticks that that someone might be able to just put in their bag and take?
I mean, there has to be some place of light in the room, so sure, there's some like along the walls that are more or less like fancy torches.
Oh, okay, I keep my eye on those torches.
Okay.
Ones that are surrounded by the guards.
The man sitting at the desk. He appears to be in a leather armor. He seems to be scribbling furiously at some letter on the desk. His hair is a complete mess. You see he's got several scars across his face. He looks like somebody that's been very lack of sleep and has seen some combat in his days. He barely even looks up as you enter.
Is this the guy that threw out Miss Kobold?
That is the man that you saw.
Okay, I want to give that guy a really big glare.
Are you actually trying to intimidate him, or?
A little bit, yes. I do have intimidating glares that I can demoralize and intimidate with the mere glare.
Oh, you already have that? Nice. Okay. If you want to, then roll it.
Intimidation. 23.
No,
Wow.
Yeah. Whoops. Wrong button. He disappears. Yeah, he is,
he's intimidated off of birth.
Okay.
He looks at you with contempt, and then you glare at him, and he takes a step back and just backs up a step and seems off put.
Well, now that I can see he's frightened, I'll try and climb up onto the table to talk to the guy in the chair.
Okay, you're gonna climb up onto his desk full of papers and stuff that he's writing on?
Yes.
Okay.
That way I get to be taller than him.
Can I help you?
Yes. We come about noises.
Not another one. Are you another one of those stupid quills? I told you.
Do I look like a quill?
Alright. No, you look more like you can handle yourself, unlike that girl.
She has name, though I have forgotten it.
Oh, don't. No, it's for her own good that I do this. Look, she's on her own. She's just one person. She can't handle this on her own.
But could you do it less rudely?
Believe me, I've tried many times. This is the third time this week.
My kind of girl.
She is nothing if not stubborn.
Well, we can help then. So she be safe and noises are taken care of.
Well, I mean, all of my people are quite busy with preparing for the festival. Everyone thinks just because it's a joyous time, evil takes a break and nothing bad's gonna happen. We all know that's not true. Well,
Yes.
Since I don't necessarily know you, is it just the two of you?
The ones
I'll just kind of wave through the window.
Yeah, I'm like,
I'm gonna sort
I
of.
have a pen to the idiot standing at the looking to the window.
I'm gonna point it to all four of us and then say yes, two. No, wait. No. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh.
You do count yourself.
Well, I do suppose that means that you can... Well, Nordic might be showing it. We'll see. Well, I mean, it's just hearsay, but, the local smith across the way at the Matter of Metal, he's come up to me with, one of his clients, Jork. He's always been one to be very prompt and on time, and he's 2 days late to pick up a shipment. He's worried about him. And the farming district where he lives, there's been some rumors of noises and a couple of unfortunate disappearances there. If you'd be willing, I might be able to spare some coin if you're in need of such things to see what's going on.
How much coin exactly would you be willing to part with?
Takes a look at you, looks you up and down for a moment. Well, seeing as we haven't worked together before, you're not a member of the guild, I could offer you, say, 10 gold.
Sidebar, is that like a lot? I don't know how much money is worth in this. Is that a lot? Is that fair? Or do I not know?
I mean, a week of standard living is 4 copper.
Oh, so it's like a lot.
It's
4 gold is 400 copper.
yeah. It's
So that's like
it's
100
decent.
days of living.
It's not like the most you've ever heard a job for, but like he said, you guys aren't members of the guild. You guys aren't. He doesn't know you. He's not, you know. He's not offering you top shelf money, but he's offering you a reasonable amount.
I want to try and haggle it up. I'm looking at my.
Well, that'd be diplomacy, and what would you want to say?
Yeah. I say. Well, seeing as everyone else is busy, I think you should offer us a bit more. What do you say? 12 gold. And then I roll, and do I do speed
Give me
d20?
a blind diplomacy roll. So to do that, whenever you click on it, you can either hold down control, or you can...
Oh my god. Wait, I have a +4 to diplomacy. So it's 13.
Okay.
And then I kinda look at RageFang and be like, back me up, bro. Like,
I don't see how I know you're even worth what I'm offering you.
Have you seen my weapons?
He looks around at him and his friend to the right that are armed to the teeth as well.
we are worth it. If something needs killing, it will die.
You want to do a diplomacy as well?
Sure.
Please do it blind.
Okay, how do you do that?
When you click on the roll, you can either hold down Control, or you above chat, you can turn it to a blind GM roll from public. I like to hold down Control because usually you don't do too many blind rolls. Because if you change it in the drop down, you won't.
There we go.
Well, you know, maybe that little girl was right. Maybe I should go and find her people.
Well, that's...
You said this guy looked like sleepy and he had scars. Like he looked like he's not well rested.
Yeah, the man talking to you, yeah, his hair is frazzled, he's scarred, you know, bags under his eyes. He's not in the happiest of moods.
So I kind of lean in and I say, I'll tell you what, looks like you've got some scars there, and I just happen to have this special healing tonic that would clear that right up. I'll throw it in, as a gift, if you're willing to pay us a bit more. And I show him it's snake oil, but he doesn't.
I'm assuming I'm assuming. Alright. Let me see, what is his...
I'll just do the thumbs up through the window.
No, I don't need to do. Do I need to do a deception check?
Yes, if you're lying, it's a deception check. Blind.
Okay, well, because on snake oil, there's the flashcards. It's because I made flashcards. It says DC 17 perception check if the person is using the seek action to examine it. So I guess if he wants to investigate the oil, but I'll roll a deception. That's a D20.
Yeah, just go to your token action HUD in the top left. You'll find skills. Deception's right there. Just control click to make it blind, or whatever control is on Mac. I don't know.
Oh wait, I can't even see what I rolled myself?
Yes, this is a blind check. It's a secret check. Pretty much any perception checks, social checks. There's quite a few secret checks in Pathfinder.
Oh, I didn't. So wait, I'm deceiving him as to the nature of the oil, or what? What am I deceiving him?
Apparently, that's what you said, right?
Yes.
Okay.
But he can't tell unless he examines the oil itself.
He takes a long sigh, steepling his fingers in front of him, leaning back in his chair, and look. All right, we need this done. Had a big job lately. Fine, there's 4 of you. That'll be 3 gold apiece. Sure, we'll do 12 gold. Throw in that lotion of yours, and fine. You got yourselves a deal. As long as you go out there, find out what happened to Jorik, if anything. I mean, hopefully he's fine. But I fear the worst. And if you can, find out what caused those noises and these disturbances.
What is the date today in this world?
Thursday.
So the snake oil only lasts 1 hour, so if you put it on a scar, it'll disappear for 1 hour, so I kind of want to be like, oh, you should use this at the end of the month, when we're out of here, so he doesn't know that I've given him a phony. So I'm gonna say, I will hand him the snake oil and I'll say, this was given to me by a healing mystic, and I was told that, it's most effective when used at the end of the month, so you'd be better off waiting a few weeks before you try applying that on your scars. Do I need to roll another deception?
No. And I'm going to show you why.
The end of the month is like Sunday.
Oh, nice!
He's like,
Wow.
I mean, I always thought they helped make me look more rugged and angry, but, you know, I've had them for a few years now. Maybe I should, you know. Maybe I should give it a try. Thank you.
No way.
So you just set it on the table or whatever?
Yeah.
Okay.
I will get off the table.
Oh, you didn't you can put yourself on the table.
Oh
I
yeah.
totally forgot you were there.
Yeah. I'll climb down from the. I'll reach out to shake the guy's hand.
He will
and
stand
then climb down
up
the table.
to shake your hand.
Shake his
I
hand, then I'll
spit
come
on
down.
my hand and also extend my hand for a shake.
Instead of going to shake your hand, he tries to clutch your forearm, you know, in like the bro kind of grip when you do that. Do you still try to go for his hand?
I will go for the. I see him doing the forearm thing, and then I guess I also just grab his forearm and do the bro.
Not much better.
So
He
he
got
just has
picked up his
spit on
forearm.
his forearm.
Yep. It's on his bracers instead of in his hand. Okay. Good luck.
So is he gonna give us like directions or like anything?
Oh yeah. I mean,
Well,
you
we're
can.
supposed to go across the street, right?
Yeah, you can go talk to Bronson. No, that's not quite his name. That's him.
Blacksmith, he said, right? Yeah.
Crowbor, the blacksmith across the way. He knows Jorg pretty well. He was going to get a shipment to him. I also could give you rough directions to the farming district, but he might be able to give you better directions to exactly where to go.
Just trying to move myself out this doorway. It's not working. Yeah. There we go.
Say, you're outside.
Oh, I might have been blocking it. So I'm gonna delete one snake oil from my inventory because
Yep.
So I've done that. Before we go into this metalsmith place, I say to what's your dude's name? Ruktuk. I say to Ruktuk, hey, what's up? But I say it in Tengu. So like no one else, unless anyone else speaks Tengu.
Oh, I don't have the polyglot.
No, you don't.
Oh, I have.
A Foundry has something where you could type something in and choose a language, and then that'll be said, but only people that know the language can read it.
I forgot.
It's
to
pretty
have that.
cool.
I forgot to have that.
Yeah,
module.
Roger does have it set up. But yeah, I just say nice job in there, in Tengu.
I give him a nod.
Sorry, guys. There's no windows here for you to stop this time.
All right, actually step in then.
So inside of here, there are definitely a good number of people milling about, and this is a smithy. If you're looking for any kind of farming tools, common weapons, armor, you can find it all over this place. All of it metal. You won't find any even leathers here. You don't find any hides or anything.
I'll just kind of glance
So is
over
there, like,
everything
an
and
open
do a
fire?
sigh because I'm a wizard. I can't really or wouldn't really want to use anything in here.
No, there's not much here for you. You don't see an open fire, but you can see light coming out from underneath this door, and behind that door you can hear the pounding of anvils.
So
the man
what did he told us to look for who?
Korobor. The man behind the desk is a dwarf. He has a He has an apron on that looks heavy, like you would normally see for a blacksmith. He seems, in his older years, peppered with some gray, seems to have a slight limp as he's walking around, talking to any of the other people that are coming and going out of the shop. You find most people that come by, they seem to be picking up, farming tools, very simple things. You don't see too many others equipped like you.
I would like to admire shiny weapons.
There are many to admire.
Just go over here and admire them.
Including some more unusual, like, dwarven weapons that you maybe haven't seen as often.
But are they bigger than my weapons?
Forgot to turn off notifications on my phone.
Any creature can use any weapon in this system. So, I mean, some of them are big for you, but...
Oh, no, I'm just comparing the size of my weapons. I got big weapons.
There are certainly some axes that would be probably slightly bigger than your axe because they're made for medium people, but not much.
I go straight up to the counter to that guy, and I say, "Oi, your mate down at the Golden Paragon told us we should speak to you about those noises people have been hearing."
What? I don't have friends at the Paragon. What are you talking about?
The ugly guy with the scars.
I don't know.
Are you Cragor?
Cragor? No.
Was it pronounced?
Does everybody forget the name I've said 3 times
Was
already?
it pronounced?
It's like crowbar.
Cragbar.
It is very similar to crowbar.
Crowbar. Chronor.
Crowbar, yes.
But
Crowbar.
missing person here. Noises. Farm area.
Oh. Okay. I think I'm starting to understand. You asked about Jork.
Yes. I think. Are we? Is that what we're asking about?
I'm just gonna guess and I'll be like, that's the fella, and then see what he has to say.
A fine man, that dwarf. He's got a good family. I mean, made some interesting choices, but I don't like to judge too harsh. Yeah, he came and he points behind him over into the corner, and you see like a parcel that's kind of been sitting there. It's a little buried now under other things. He's 2 days late in coming to pick up his tools. The farmer always needs the tools, and now he's just missed payment, missed the shipping day, and that's never happened before. A worry.
How much does he owe you?
Oh, for the tools and the time, 2 gold.
This is me speaking, not William. If we find this guy, I'm definitely gonna attempt to extort him and be like, blacksmith says you owe him 3 gold,
Okay.
So
You
I'm
have
just
to
wait.
tell
He
me
said
that
2
beforehand,
gold. I'm gonna wait.
Okay.
So you have clues, information.
I mean, I can tell you where his farmstead is. I've been down there to pick some horseshoes before, me and my sons.
Yes.
I mean, he's got a wife and a daughter. They mostly just farm root vegetables, and I think radishes or such. They nice folks, mostly keep to themselves out on the outskirts of the city. If you wanted to get there from here, it'd be a good probably 3 hours by foot, maybe a little more because of how much traffic there is today.
Right. Which direction? Do you have a map?
Yeah. I mean, sure, he can... See, he's got scrolls in his hand. One of them's obviously a map. He brings them out, unrolls one of them in front of you. It's a map of the city, and he points out to the northeast where most of the farming land is along the road to the next closest city. It's not Brosi, it's the other sea that's along the way. His farm.
Etos?
That sounds right. Yeah, Tosi. Yeah, right out here. It's a simple one-story building. Family lives fairly humbly there. There's a path leading out to it. You know, he'll also give you some, identifying trees of where to turn and, some decent directions on.
Excuse me, if you don't mind me asking, I have a writing set here. Do you mind if I trace the map so that we don't get lost along our way?
You want to buy the map?
That works too.
I mean, we don't have a lot of cartographers around here. I mean, I spent 3 gold getting this map. Maps are not cheap in Pathfinder.
Wait, he doesn't want to let us trace it.
It's his map, so.
I want to attempt a distraction, and then one of our party members can trace. So I say you've got to find shop here. Why don't you show me some of your wares? And I go over to another point.
Okay.
Here.
That is a deception check to create a diversion. There is literally a rule for this.
Okay. Is it a blind?
Yep. Actually no, I don't think this one has to be, because you know immediately whether he is actually distracted or not.
Hey, that's
Scoreboard.
And then I say to Ruktuk and Tengu, I tell him, tell the other fellow to trace the map while he's over here with me.
Just so you know, create a diversion, unless you have feats for it, only last a round. So,
Just to keep diversing.
So, what way is this farmhouse? Is it something where we're actually gonna get lost? Do we need a map for it?
it's along the road and along a path. He was just telling you, like, when you find the tree that's, has the north named carved into it, turn left. He's just giving you...
The map is still quite useful, though.
Like, I straight up don't have 2 gold, so, like...
Just have to be very quick
if you
tracing
want
it.
to pay out of your personal purse,
I was thinking...
but I just...
But alright, so have we all agreed on the distraction and I trace the map?
Well, the roll
Just
was
to be
already
sure.
been made for the distraction.
You're gonna try and trace it in 6 seconds?
Yes, Ralamir runs up and starts just quickly making the most basic map he can, tracing off the other map. And he keeps looking back and forth, making sure the distraction is still going.
While the guy is distracted by William, I like to go over to where these weapons are over here and then just tip over the shelf.
Yes! Yes!
Oh my god.
Like a cat pushing, I'll just go tip it over and then just step back and be like, oops.
Should I make some
Okay,
sort of
that
roll
would
for the
be-
quality of the
I'll
traced
play
map? Since I'm just quickly rushing my tracing of the map.
Well, that would be
I'm
enough to get him
thinking more
moving
time.
out from behind. Yeah. Hey, what?
Yeah, you got more time. Use it wisely. Accident with weapons. We need help putting it back up. I like pretend that I'm not strong enough to lift the shelf back up.
He clearly starts shouting angrily in. Okay, let's see. I think like two. Okay, two of you start understanding the curse words that he is saying in Dwarven as he is walking over.
I'll just pretend I'm not strong enough to lift it back up. It's heavy.
Is there any sort of roll I should make to see how well I can trace this map quickly?
Society is usually writing and stuff, so you can either do a society or performance. Those are usually the kind of like writing, or so your choice.
Here's the part where I see if I can remember where to check all this at.
Well, if you have your character selected, just go to skills at the top left, and you'll see all of your skills if you hover over it.
Oh, there we go.
I like how you're all chasing over his map. Are you planning to steal this map too?
So, public roll?
No, we're not gonna.
We'll leave him his map. We're just tracing a copy of it.
So public roll for the tracing, correct?
Yeah. You know if. Oh, wow! You are apparently really good.
What?
Oh wow!
Looks like all of this quickly writing down and studying paid off.
You draw a better map than what was there.
Your map is better than the one that.
And I quickly stuffed the map into my my backpack.
Just to add insult
The traced
when I
one,
like
just to be specific.
When I'm like pretending to lift the shelf back up, I like just lift it part way and then just accidentally drop it on the dude's toes.
Well, he is definitely going to be helping you to pick this up, so let's see how good he is.
Just kind of.
I didn't actually give him any modifiers because I didn't expect this. Oh yeah, he's fine. He lifts it up on his own anyway.
Oh.
He's a blacksmith.
Can I step on his toe by accident?
Make an attack.
Oh no, I didn't want to attack him.
You're stomping on him. That's an attack. I mean, you're not meaning to do damage, but you still have to hit.
Yeah. Okay. Accidentally treading on his foot. Well, I have +7 on an unarmed attack. 23.
Oh God. Okay, that is a critical toe stomp.
You accidentally break a couple toes.
So he takes 2 damage instead of 1, because you're not really trying to hurt him, right? So
yeah, I don't want to hurt him. Just kind of stomping on his foot by accident. I have to make a deception check to make it like accidental.
Well, that'd be performance.
Performance.
Right. Or deception, your choice. I'll let you get away with either.
Yeah, that's the same. So... I'm good. Well...
He is. So while all this is going on, one moment. So you especially being there, Ruktuk, you see, I don't know where she pops out of, a small hamster come running out of Ralamir's robes and quickly help start sketching this. It's going so fast because there's actually 2 of them there helping. Just scribble. Quickly. I don't know why we're doing this, but this is fun. And yes, you do hear her speak. Or the hamster speak.
Okay.
Ow. Look, all right, here. Are you going? Are you leaving? Are you taking it?
I put the
you
map.
Everything you need. Please, you're causing nothing but trouble here.
I put the map and the hamster back into the robes, like cloak and everything.
She jumps right back in.
Leave, I think. Sorry about your toes.
I've dropped worse on my toes.
You should put some ice on that.
Got a nasty little stomp there, fella.
Not fella, but yes, fine. I'll just walk out door.
Tilts his head a little confused, but
I
okay.
tried to sell him the other snake oil for his. No, I'm kidding. No, I don't. I also asked.
You've given me enough trouble. Get out. He is not happy. So are you taking... Oh no, you rolled well enough. You made a copy. Okay.
You made a better copy of the map.
Yeah, the sketch is better than his original version.
He shuts the doors behind you.
Right now
I
that we're
don't
out,
think we'll be welcome back.
now that we're out, I'll take the map back out and show it to everyone and be like, well, I'd say this was a success.
Oh, you were sketching?
We all saw Parmesan, right?
I mean, Ruktuk definitely did. You others were probably more worried about the owner.
Yeah, you were distracting.
Yeah.
Alright, so now I suppose we go on this path that they shown us.
Yep, let's go.
Yes, we go investigate.
Okay.
And hopefully kill things.
As you guys are starting to head out of town, I'm assuming you're just walking down the road, taking the usual path, and trying to avoid as many people as you can. As you begin to reach more towards the outskirts of town, I assume most of you are not from around here. Most of you probably came from this direction, because this is where the sea is. As you start to get close to the outskirts, the city is no longer quite as grandiose out here. The houses are starting to look a little more normal. From ahead, you start to hear what sounds like a bunch of cheering, but a few screams. It seems to be very confused, a very mixed reaction. As you...
Is there like a crowd?
There's a crowd always around you. This is a festival. As you are looking around, you see, flying high overhead, a dragon. And you can pretty much immediately tell that there are a lot of people here. Like the dwarves and people who seem, normal here are like cheering and clapping.
I'm guessing
A bunch of like
this is
local a bunch
unexpected.
of tourists are screaming like, "Oh my God, it's a dragon!"
What color is its scales?
From this distance, you're a kobold, It looks golden.
Okay, I can live.
Wait, so is it attacking or it's just flying?
Just
around?
flying by. At 120 feet per action, because that's how freaking fast dragons fly.
Rorgic's just reminding the group that if he wants at any time, he could kill people with a dragon.
Dragon will not hurt us. It is gold. It is nice, maybe.
Good
Or
to
it
know.
could be
Flying
an
lizard
ape,
won't
who
kill
knows?
us. I can mark that
Okay.
off my list of things that I do not want to happen to me.
Probably.
I ask if it's gold dragon. Are the scales made of gold? Real gold.
I don't know.
That would be an Arcana check if you want to know.
Oh, okay, yes, I'll do that.
Because Arcana is about dragons, hidden.
Why? What are you planning on doing? Deception to take a scale off a dragon?
Hey, it flew by. It
Wait,
might be
so is
dropping
this-
scales on people's heads. You never know.
Yeah, is this a blind or
It's shedding.
Yes, any recall knowledge is blind.
The dragon is shedding.
The gold coloration of a dragon's scales is not actually gold. You are well aware that dragon scales, pound for pound, are worth more than gold.
oh? Okay, I look on the floor, on the ground if it shed any. I look around.
No. I mean, you could ask locals about it if you want, or just, oh, that's a dragon, move on. It's up to you guys.
Yeah, I want to ask. So I grab the nearest person and I say, "Oi, what's up with that flying lizard up there?"
Oh. It's, that would be, probably a Messalarian. One of the local dragons around here. She's a bit of a royalty herself, so with the princess turning of age, I bet you they're having some girl time or something. I don't know what royalty does with dragons or what dragons do, but it's what I assume.
Peculiar.
I mean, I assume maybe the kobold there might know more about dragons. I don't. He's pointing to you, RageFang.
Apparently not.
I'm just like, alright then, let's go.
Alright,
Like,
got
I
it.
can't get a scale, I don't care.
And I picture William just following the dragon like a little kid follows a butterfly, waiting for like a dragon scale to drop.
But it's too fast. It went the opposite way of the way we were supposed to be going.
Yes, it was heading towards the castle. It was heading towards the center of town. Alright. So, you are able to freely leave the city and finally leave most of the crowd behind. There's still some more traffic than on a normal day, but it's much more clear outside of here now. As you start to head out, you get out into the more rural areas. There's actually, you can hear some more birds out here, the rustling of trees. It's a much different atmosphere out here. Is there anything you would like to do or discuss before we reach the farm, or are you ready to get there?
The guy said it was like a 3-hour walk.
Yes, it'll be about 3 hours to get there.
I feel that mainly
Maybe eat a
Ralamir would
biscuit?
just be like reviewing some of his notes and looking at the map.
I mean, the map is fairly localized, so you can see that it's enough farmlands to, support a huge city like this. The farmlands are sprawling out here. You see, large sections that are just completely clear, that are just farmlands for animals, for plants, for whatever else they might do. Most of the mines are not in this direction. They're more south of the city. Anything else you might want to know?
Is just gonna keep their eyes open for
while-
anything
Maybe-
out of the ordinary.
Yeah. Eat a biscuit and keep eyes open for danger.
I'm
Okay.
scanning around.
So, we are now entering into exploration mode. Technically, we've been in it the whole time. What would you like your exploration actions to be? The 3 typical ones, there are more if you want, are search, if you're looking for specific hidden things. There is avoid notice, if you want to be stealthy and try not to be noticed yourself. Or there is scout, which gives a bonus to initiative if you run into combat. There are other things if one of those doesn't fit what you want to do, but...
I want to check.
Okay.
I'll just
Well,
be
I
on
don't-
alert and keep eyes open for danger.
So
So if you're
I don't
looking...
tell anyone, I just go ahead and step.
So if you're looking for hidden dangers, like you want to find hidden enemies or hidden trapdoors and stuff, that's search. If you want to just be ready for combat and get the +1 to initiative, that's scouting.
By search, you mean perception, right?
Yes, that is a hidden perception.
I'll do this search. I'll search for danger around us. I'm sticking with the group. I'm not going to scout ahead.
Yeah, scouting doesn't mean
scout.
you're out ahead. It just means you are ready for combat, pretty much.
Okay, then
Okay,
I'll do
I'm
that
in
then.
scout mode.
Okay. So we have 2 scouts, 2 search. If you're searching,
Wait,
give
who's
me a
other
blind
scout?
perception.
Who's other scout?
Thank you, Rooktuck.
Ah, here it is. Perception. Initiative,
My-
perception, or
my
just
map is
perception?
blank.
Perception. Yep. It's not the initiative version. We're not in combat yet. Okay, get those rolls out before combat, guys. Jeez. Somebody's. Is that your fourth nat 20 already?
Oh,
No,
wow.
third. Only third. Okay. So as you start to move through, you pass people around, you see a whole bunch of animals. You hear the nice, sounds of the woods, the trees, the crickets, and everything. But as you start to get closer and closer to the home that you are supposedly being sent to look at, it seems strangely quiet. There is no sound of any animals at all, and it immediately is a little off-putting. After being among the people and the animals for so long, suddenly being here where there's the sound of nothing. I mean, there is still the sound of trees moving, your own breath. I mean, there is sound, but it's just strangely quiet. And this is what you see.